Today, I want to talk about some of the screen free activities that you can do with your children. So, the first is board games. It can be a board game like Sorry, it can be Monopoly, whatever you have around your house. The next is coming up with different words. Like, for example, I'll say apple, and the next person will say a word with E. The next is toilet roll crafts. The next is taking them to a park and just letting them enjoy. The next is taking them to a library. Sometimes library have like different events that you can take your child to. The next is Michael's. Also, Michael's has like free classes that you can take your toddlers or children to. The next is reading books, and maybe like writing a story on their own and reading that. The next is find words. Like, for example, you'll have like different words and then they'll search the word and circle it. The next is practice writing. The next is have them have a play date with their friends. The next is puzzles. It can be like different puzzles, and let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the puzzle that I was talking about. So this is like for preschool age kids, like it says like cow, and then they can have fun, and it's like only like few pieces so that it's easy for them to assemble. The next is different sensory bins. The next is sensory bottle. The next is water play. The next is flea sat table play. Like you can have like different items on the flea sat and have them play. The next is paper quilling. The next is painting. The next is like fork craft. Like you can like have paint in a paper plate and then like dip the fork and do different paints. The next is feet print crafts. The next is popsicle stick crafts. You can say a color and have them find an object in that color. The next is telling them to create a self-portrait of themselves. The next is swimming classes, self-defense classes. Then you can take them to like a dancing class, singing class. So these are just like ideas, but see what your kid is interested in and try to engage them in that. The next is you can build your own obstacle course. The next is outdoor play area, and you can also take them to an indoor play area if it's like a little cold. Like you can ask them to pair socks. You can tell them to like find a recipe and you can make it together. The next is playing ball catch. The next is cotton ball play. For example, you can like stick cotton balls on like construction paper and just have them like put color on it. The next is giant coloring books. You can have like crayon coloring, number coloring. You can also like draw on the whiteboard. The next is building blocks. Take them to like a kids theme park. Have them stick paper on like a sticky paper. The next is you can create busy binders for them according to like the age. The next is like copying a pattern. Like for example, draw like a square and a star and have them copy it. The next is teaching them time. Make like a morning routine chart with them, make an evening routine chart. Next is, this might be interesting. So you can make your own Play-Doh, you can make homemade paint, and you can also like have a cardboard and cut it into different shapes. The next is doing sand art. The next is teaching them how to ride a bike. Do like simple experiments with them. They can play in like sprinkler. You can also make like bookmarks with them, felt crafts, and pillow play. I hope these activities are helpful to you, or at least it gives you like different ideas. And if you did find this video helpful, make sure to like the button so that it reaches more people. Thank you.